What is up, guys? Welcome back to a pretty Pokemon Duel video. Today, we're going to be jumping headfirst into the Rock Gym Cup with a team that's definitely not optimal. It's a flying type team because Rock is super effective on flying. Even though that doesn't transfer over to Pokemon Duel, it's a fun little challenge I like to do with every single Gym Cup. So that's definitely not going to be any different for this Gym Cup. We're going to jump right into it. This team, as you guys can see, doesn't look too awful. I mean, we got our Natu, which is our Mew replacement. We've got Ho-Oh for cycling. We've got two beat-down figures that are actually pretty good. I have to say, our weak points are probably going to end up being Natu and possibly Skarmory with some really inconsistent rolls. Usually, you can rely on Salamence, for example, to go in and hit a normal amount of 70, 71, 72, depending on the chain levels you have on it, and sometimes getting a flyaway. But with Skarmory, there's a lot more variance in what it can actually hit. It can hit anywhere from, I think, 70 in this Gym Cup to 200, so it's very inconsistent. But yeah, I think this is going to be a really fun challenge, so let's just get right into it. Alright, jumping into the first match, who are we going to end up going up against? I'm actually a little concerned about this team because Natu is so weak. Obviously, you can't rely on it hitting yellows when you really need it to, and if you're putting it up against some purples that are really powerful in this gym in particular, then it doesn't have a lot of consistency to it. We are going up against a team that's not fully taking advantage of the Gym Cup, though. We're seeing a Mew in there. We're seeing an Aeron as well, which isn't going to really do much against us. I mean, obviously, the Skarmory matchup gets a lot worse against Aeron as opposed to pretty much anything else, but I guess it's still fine. I mean, you know, we're not assured to hit it, and Flyaway definitely is going to be just a fork in any plans that you might have with it. So, starting off with a Genesect, do you have oh, we got Douse Drive, so Fire, Ground, Rock, and Flying and Dragon type. Great, we're screwed, guys, we're screwed. Everything's Flying type. We're gonna actually send Salamence in right now because we have such a good shot at just hitting a neutral turn or a knockout with it. So I feel like that's probably our best shot against Genesect, but it's a really scary Pokemon no matter what. The drives in general that just came out are just terrifying to go up against because, you know, you can't rely on doing well against this Genesect. You just can't. So what are we going to do next? Well, I think the best chance of us taking that out probably actually going to end up being Skarmory, at least as far as its consistency goes. And then if we roll purple, obviously we're doing very, very well. So I don't know. We don't have any runners. That's a pretty big glaring issue with this team, but I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. We are going to see a hurdle jump probably towards that middle. No, not towards the middle. That just seems really strange to me because we can start just filling things out. You do not have a second hurdle jump, so you can't really take full advantage of that. That just seems odd. But okay, we're going to start seeing Zapdos fill out. I'm going to throw out... Let's see. Let's throw out Moltres just in case something comes out. Like, I don't want to put my Zapdos up against this Rhyperior, for example. Ideally, I would also not be putting up against Metagross. But yeah, Rhyperior is going to come out right now. I'm a little scared about this, guys. This is actually like a really, really bad matchup. At least most of the matchups here are really bad and have the potential to get... We just have a lot of potential to get absolutely steamrolled in this game. But we could see it go well. Who knows? You know, it could be fine. Like, it could all go well. We're going to send out Natu to the right, and then Ho-Oh to cycle things once one of them inevitably does get knocked out. I would love to see an attack on Salamence with a drive right now. That would just be fantastic. I would be very, very happy if we could score a flyaway and then either get a surround kill or just snuck something out in general. Now, this is a little bit of a weird place to be because our mobility is pretty fantastic with this team. Out of all the things that are wrong with this team, I have to say that that's probably the one thing we have up on most teams in this Gym Cup that are at least going to be taking advantage of the Gym Cup's buffs. So, I don't know. I mean, it gives us some room to work with, but it still means that we're going to have to deal with a lot else, you know? Okay, so Big Bite versus Air Cutter, that's going to be a knockout there, unfortunately. We're going to move Natu in there. And I've just got my fingers crossed right now. God, that Aeron's just going to put in some work, I think. But not against our current team as much as... a Roost, I guess. But not as much against our current team as it would have another day. You know, trying out a Steel type or hybrid Steel Rock type team. So, I don't know. Our opponents are probably wondering what's wrong with me. Why am I running this deck? It makes no sense. God, I got like an itch on my nose. And I hate that because I always like, I'll like itch the edge of my nose and everyone's like, oh, he's picking his nose on video. You know, like freak out about it. That's terrible. We're going to throw out Ho-Oh now because what else are we going to do, guys? What else are we actually going to do here? There's not a whole lot that we can do that's going to work out well for us, I think. So this is a little scary. We could see... Oh, we're not actually going to see that. Wow, that's crazy. We're just going to back up right now just so a soar can't happen because a soar would just be awful. A soar would just be really bad. I do not want to lose both my entry points right now. Let me just be very clear there. Will we see an attack? We will not, most likely, from Genesect. Yeah, that's what I thought. And just move Natu back and forth until you decide to do something. You know? Just something. Just do something. Please. God, my hair is so poofy today. Let's do that. Yeah, I'll go for that surround kill. Go ahead. Jump right in there, Zapdos. Jump right on that entry point. Lock it down. Lock down the game. Do it. Oh boy, we really need to cycle that Ho-Oh right about now. We're ahead by over 30 seconds at this point. I feel the need to go ahead and point that out because I feel like that could actually be instrumental in winning this game for us. Roll yellow or purple, I mean. What am I talking about? God dang it. No. No, guys. No, that's not what we need right now. I have to move back. He's going to... Oh, no, he won't take over the entry point. That's a surround kill. There's no way he'd do that. If we could just knock out one Pokemon, like, I'd feel a lot better about this. But having 6 versus 4 on board, that is just not a fun place to be. Maybe an advanced attack from Rhyperior. No, Chill Drive. You're going for the full knockout. Oh, my God. This is terrifying. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, exiled. Exiled, guys. He got exiled. It's over. It is over. What do we do here? Well, I'm going to double chance my Moltres and go for the knockout on Zapdos and see if we can't make some momentum happen right now. Because we really, really need the momentum right now, guys. We really, really need it. It's extremely... You've got to be kidding me right now. I better not roll into a steel... Okay, Flame Charge. That is disgusting. I can't even believe this. Double miss, essentially, was what just went down. And then that's going to get locked down by Zapdos, and it is just gone. Oh, no, not getting locked down by Zapdos. Is that a good matchup? No, it's not. Whatever, man. We're going to try it. Let's go for a teleport win. Let's do that. You've actually got to be kidding me. Like, what's happening in this video right now? That was terrible. I'm going to just... If you could just end your turn so I could forfeit, that would be great. Yeah, that's the game. All right. Yeah, that was terrible. That just... Everything went bad so fast. I don't even know what to pinpoint as the exact moment where it went bad. That was just terrible. Good grief. We are below 1,500 now. Well, let's just jump into another match, guys. Let's jump into another match. Oh, real quick, guys. I just wanted to mention that in the last challenge video I did in a gym cup, you guys got on me because... Or some of you guys got on me because it was at a lower ranking. I don't think you understand how ridiculous it is to take a team like this that's sort of disjointed and not optimal in any way, shape, or form and take it up against people that actually have like a really good gym type team, you know? I'm not trying to say that I'm good or something because I'm winning these challenges or anything like that. I'm just trying to have a good time and give you guys some new content, okay? That is literally my only goal with this. So I just appreciate it if you guys took that into consideration, you know, some of you guys. Because I got a lot of crap for like the taking a fire team into the water type gym, and I was like, oh wow, I'm doing actually pretty okay. And it's like, no, you're not. You're garbage. That's basically what I got from that comment section. At least quite a bit of it anyways. So I just wanted to point that out real quick because I feel like a lot of you guys think that I'm arrogant or get the misconception that I think very highly of myself. That is not the case. So I just want to make that very clear. But yeah, we're going up against Ed right now, who has probably what amounts to like a starter team. Someone that probably hasn't been playing that long and doesn't have a great team to speak of. So we might be able to take full advantage of that. I'm not sure if the lack of, I guess, just well look, we've got a single Reuniclus here. I mean, really though, you know what I'm saying? Like that just strikes me as a little odd. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna advance with Skarmory and go for a Rainbow Wing on Reuniclus because, you know, we could get a knockout, but a Rainbow Wing on that, Brain Link's not gonna be active at all, so we have an okay shot at it here. I don't actually want to fly away here. I'm at a loss for words. Now, I know I say that quite a bit at this point, but oh my god. We have got so many bad rolls in a row when we, like, statistically, if you run the numbers on this, I guarantee you that the losses because of misses and stuff like that, they're not that likely to happen, you know? They're not that likely. They're somewhat likely, but not that likely. We're gonna remove our marker, activate the ability. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Paralyzed. And I'd say that probably impacts Reuniclus a little bit more than it does us, considering half of its wheel is now a miss, and only about a fourth of ours is on Skarmory. Also, having again about half the wheel be a miss for Magmortar is not bad, especially because its purple is ridiculous, so I don't want to be dealing with that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack Magmortar and see if we can knock this thing out. That would be fantastic. We're going to roost. Fantastic stuff, guys. I'm feeling great about this match right now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Wow. Just wow. I don't know how to properly describe my feelings right now. Let's see. What are we going to do? We're going to advance with the Natu for some reason. I don't really have a reason, guys. I'm feeling the pain right now. You're going for a flyaway. I respect it. Are you going to attack? Are you planning on attacking at any point? Wow, no, you're not going to. So actually, we're just going to back up our Salamence real quick. I don't see a reason not to do that, because even if somehow it knocked out Salamence, which there are a couple ways that it could do it, a few very small matchups here. Actually, there's like one very small matchup. But, okay, so we're going to take out Magmortar right now. That's awesome. He got burned. That's a little less awesome. We're going to attack Ralts and see if we can go 2 for 1, please. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ralts is going to go down, and then we're free to attack Curlia next turn. We also have a pretty easy front to push forward with Natu and with Moltres, and then farther, Ho-Oh, assuming that Gabite doesn't somehow manage to knock out Salamence with that tiny little miss versus its physicals. I mean, that's really the only situation. That and maybe a surround kill if he moves Pikachu forward and then attacks with Gabite the turn after. So yeah, but that's not actually going to happen. So, interesting stuff. That's actually really risky. If I knock him out, then that's not good. Oh, we're going to get knocked out there. That kind of sucks. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack Reuniclus right now, go for that flyaway. Or just a knockout. Like, that would be fine as well. Flyaway is good. Flyaway is good. So, here's the deal. We're going to jump right there. Then we're going to go straight after Curlia. We're pretty great defensively right now. If he advances with Reuniclus, we'll actually probably put out Ho-Oh to just sort of block that off a little bit. But otherwise, I feel like Curlia needs to go real quick. So that's going to be an attack on Moltres, and it will not work out, unfortunately, for our opponent. I'm going to go ahead and just attack. I know we could get close to taking over the entry point. Something's going to come out of it anyways, though. It doesn't really matter. And we're actually going to knock out Curlia right now, so that might have been the good decision, the best decision for us. Now, a flyaway going off on Magmortar right now, which I assume that's what's going to end up attacking, would not be great, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Be able to advance with Moltres, and he would not be able to get on the gold just yet. So, I don't know. I don't know. As long as it doesn't get knocked out right now, we're good. We're just absolutely golden. Swords Dance becomes a miss again. And that's actually going to be a knockout and get us burned. So, Skarmory's experienced 3 separate status ailments and not died through any of them. First, it was confusion, then paralysis, finally a burn. And it's all good, guys. It's all good. So good deal there. We're going to take home a win. And I have to say that was actually not too bad. The team did not perform that badly compared to where I was hoping it'd perform anyways. So we're good on that front. We're going to jump into another match though, guys. This final match of the video, I think. And I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do for tomorrow's video. I'm actually like sitting here recording it a few days in advance. And I have no idea what I'm going to record next. So it might be a fun video tomorrow. It might just be a new game or something like that. There's a game called Cats, and I forget what that stands for. But basically, you build like a little machine for your cat to get in, and then you fight other machines. It's very, very fast-paced and everything. And basically, there's not a lot of gameplay other than building the machine. But there's so much depth to building it that it's actually kind of a fun game. I might do a video on that. If you guys don't see that come out tomorrow, let me know if you'd like to see a video on that in the near future, because I'll be able to record, I guess, very shortly if you guys do end up wanting to see that. So just let me know in the comments section below. We're going to see Deoxys Speed Form jump right out there. It's going to be challenging us and also taking over that entry point. I don't think I need to be too worried about it, even though the last time I said I don't think I need to be worried about a Pokemon, it just killed me. So I'm not so sure. But we're not going to risk anything right now. I'm just going... Oh, you're going to hurdle jump right now. Okay, good on you. Good on you. We're going to double chance. We're going to double chance right now just in case we roll a fly away, because those things are very, very inconsistent. It's painful almost. That's a shuttle flip. That's actually terrible. That's like a worst case scenario right there. That was awful. I'm very sad. That's actually the win right. Wow. Wow. What just happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's over. It's all over. I couldn't advance there. Something would have knocked out Salamence. That was probably just the wrong Pokemon to put out there. I think Moltres might have been better, because then we would have had to go offensive. Otherwise, it just wouldn't have worked out. I need to approach those types of rushdown games a little bit differently than I have been, because there have been so many times recently where I've tried to play games against a team that's clearly a rushdown team because it runs DOS, and then it runs Shove It sometimes with Pokemon Swap. It'll also run Mew, as you guys saw, because it's a very, very consistent neutral Pokemon. It runs Hurdle Jump. It'll run Counter Attack because it's based on rushing, okay? You're trying to take down your opponent as fast as physically possible. So, I don't know. Maybe we have to think about it a little bit differently. We have to take it like we're definitely going to have both of our entry points covered, and we're going to have 2 Pokemon on board. So, what 2 Pokemon do we want on board? And then farther than that, what we need to be putting out is our second Pokemon so we can take out some threats and then continue to try to aggressively take the game from the team, because those teams are never really built to go the long haul. You know, they're built to try to take the game almost immediately, and then if they don't, then they probably have lost anyways. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be about it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope to see you back here for the next video very, very shortly. I'd say this was a failed challenge, but it was fun anyways. I mean, again, I love trying out all of these teams that never really fit into the gym cups against the teams that are optimal in meta and buffed in the gym cups. So it's fun for me to make these types of videos, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you back here for the next video very, very shortly, and until then, peace.